welcome back to my channel. So yes, The Bachelorette is back on. I don't know about you, but I am so bored on Monday when that show is not airing. This past Monday, I have to tell you, I have like a little bit of a change of heart here. Some things happened that I expected to happen. Other things happened where I'm just like, maybe this person isn't so bad. So let's get started. So first off, Alex goes on the one-on-one date. It is the first date of the episode, and you could just tell he's so excited. I feel like he thinks it's his chance to just like shine and show Jojo how much he's into her. And I just felt literally from the beginning, when the moment they saw each other, Jojo was just like, ugh. Kind of over it. I don't know, I just did not see that connection whatsoever. He dressed up as a gaucho. He looked so sad. He looked like just this little mini guy. I really do hate saying that because I don't want to be talking badly about him just because he's short, because honestly, that really does not matter. If you are a good person, I don't care if you are tall, short, skinny, fat, it doesn't matter. But Alex just rubbed me the wrong way from the beginning. I didn't like his personality, and I didn't like how he would just talk so badly about some of the other guys on there, and I always felt like he was just trying to get ahead by talking shit. And guess what? That doesn't work. So needless to say, he dresses up as a gaucho. Jojo even made the comment like, oh, you're such a cute little gaucho. And I actually did feel bad for him. I mean, let's be honest, I think he knew how tiny he looked. So towards the end of their date, he basically poured his heart out to her, said that he was falling in love with her, that he couldn't wait for her to meet his mom and his brother and his sister-in-law, and just how so excited he was to just bring her to the family. And literally she just like stopped him in his tracks and was like, nah, sorry. Obviously, she did not want to lead him on, so she stopped him right there, just said that her feelings weren't there, and she felt like if her feelings weren't there now, they're not gonna come. You know, she obviously felt bad, but why lead a guy on, right? So Alex, see you later. Next one-on-one date was with Jordan, and you guys already know how I've been feeling about Jordan. Don't necessarily like him. And when they brought in that date card and let him know that he was the next one-on-one date, I just felt like his response was so, yes, I'm gonna win this game. I just felt like it was just so competitive. It's not about like just trying to get Jojo. I just feel like he just wants to win and then take off from there. So on their date, they went to this winery where they were crushing grapes. Now, maybe I just have no idea about this kind of stuff, but I didn't realize that you actually crush grapes with your bare feet. I would have thought like for sanitary purposes, they would have had like some plastic stuff over their feet, like, you know, those shower caps, like a shower cap for your feet, because who in the hell wants to drink your nasty foot juice? They, no joke, were crushing the grapes and then took a drink out of it. I mean, what did they do? Scrub their feet before? Even still, I personally, I don't care if it was my own feet, I would not be drinking that foot juice. They seemed to like it though. They said it was good. Maybe I gotta try it sometime. I don't know about that. So while they were on their date, Chase and Luke were having a serious conversation about Jordan, and Chase was kind of throwing some shade at Jordan. He was saying that, you know, he doesn't even have a real job and that he's in it for the wrong reasons. Everything that I have always thought. But I have to tell you, I kind of feel like I have a small change of heart. Now I know you guys think that's crazy because I've been so anti-Jordan this entire season, but the way that Jordan opens up to Jojo about not having a relationship with his brother, Aaron Rodgers, and how he's never felt good enough and how he always felt like he was competing with him, really did make me sad. The fact that he opened up about that kind of stuff made me feel like he was coming off of his high horse and like actually being somewhat humble. I appreciate someone that opens up and lets us know that like, hey, my life isn't perfect. It really did make me feel differently about Jordan. So while he was talking about his family issues, he also brought up that he's starting to fall in love with Jojo, and it sounded so genuine. One of the most genuine I love yous I've heard on the show so far. Now I know you guys think I'm crazy because I hated Jordan 2 weeks ago, but I just saw this different side of him. Now I hope I'm not getting played here because I've told you guys I think he's a player and he's very smooth, but damn, if I'm getting played right now, Jordan, you are good. Who else thought that he was being genuine? It's not just me, right? Next, there was a group date, and the group date consisted of Robbie, Chase, and James Taylor. James, let me give you a heads up. If you think it's attractive to shove multiple fries in your mouth, that is not romantic, it's not sexy, and in fact, it probably made her want to vomit. I think you're trying to show off there, and maybe your buddies would like that. Jojo, not so much. Myself, you'd be cleaning up my puke. I did not like that James was talking badly about Robbie to Jojo in front of his face. He said that Robbie had a wandering eye and that Robbie had been checking out girls throughout the season. Maybe that's the truth. Maybe he was checking out other girls, but I highly doubt Robbie was the only guy looking at the girl 10 feet away. And really, why bring that up? What is that gonna do for you? That just shows us you are insecure and you are not confident, so you gotta put down someone else. It drives me nuts that so many of the guys this season have done this. It doesn't get you ahead, you end up going home. They all had a chance to open up and talk to Jojo, and Robbie opened up to Jojo about his ex-girlfriend. I guess he has a recent breakup, which is always a little bit awkward because who knows? Is he over her? Is Jojo just the rebound? How do you jump from a serious 3-year relationship to a new chick that you're about to meet, that you're gonna fall in love with and get married and have kids? Like, how do you do that? We shall see what happens. Chase just has such a difficult time opening up. At least Chase can admit that he has a hard time, but come on. Every other guy is saying all the right things. Chase, get with the program, you're gonna get cut. And James, I've already said that I don't like that you talk badly about all the guys because it doesn't get you ahead. Besides that, I do think that you have a very sweet heart and I do believe that you're extremely genuine. I just have never seen you right for Jojo. The next one-on-one date was with Luke. Now, you guys already know I love Luke. Luke was definitely in his element this date because they went horseback riding and then they were shooting guns, and Luke is just so comfortable with Jojo. He feels so at home with her that I feel like we are able to see all of Luke. Like, Luke has put himself out there, opened the doors so that everyone can learn who Luke is. The way Luke, like I've said, looks at Jojo is just so intense. Some people have said it's creepy. I can kind of get that. I personally think it's so romantic and so passionate and so sexy that it almost makes me nervous. The way that he grabs her head and kisses her, oh my gosh. Luke, you got it going. Guys, a little tip here. If you want to make your girl feel loved, grab her face and kiss her. I believe Luke and Jordan are definitely going to be the top 2. I just see more of a connection with those 2 in JoJo than anyone else. It's almost like the connection that Ben had with JoJo and with Lauren. I feel like she's going to have a hard time choosing whoever she chooses. Poor James ended up going home. James, like I said, I don't believe that you are the right one for JoJo, but I think that you have a sweet side about you, and I definitely hope that you find a good girl. I just hope that you get with the game a little bit. You need to rewatch this season and learn from it. Now, I cannot wait to see what happens at the hometown dates just because I feel like the guys are always so much more themselves just because they're in their element, they're with their own families. Honestly, more than anything, I think it's a lot of pressure for JoJo. And I don't know if you guys paid attention, those sneak previews of what's gonna happen next week, can we say some drama is coming? I believe it has something to do with Robbie's ex-girlfriend. I hope Robbie is not talking to his ex. What a piece of if he is. So that's it for me today. I hope you guys really like this recap. As always, let me know what you guys think about this week's episode. I'd love to read what you think, who you're rooting for. So let's chat down below. If you guys are my subscribers, thank you guys so much for subscribing. I hope you guys are really enjoying these recaps. And if this is the first time you guys are seeing this video, make sure you subscribe. I post videos every single Wednesday. And I will see you guys all next week. Bye.